Hey everyone, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. I'm doing my Let's Play. I'm Travis Fair, and I believe where we last left off, we had just returned the blacksmith supplies to, what's his face? Don't remember his name. Not too important. But yeah, from there we didn't really have a total bearing on what we were going to do next, but I think that what I'm going to do next is this Buried Secrets. And hopefully I'll be able to fight those ghosts in the cave now that I have Durance in my party and a bit more utility because of him. And it's been a while, so I'm just trying to get my bearings straight with the game. Let's see here. Please enter. Yep, there it is. Here we go, the good old dungeons. Had some great times, you know. We were just hanging out with our buddies, the ghosts. Pretty sure Aloth got himself knocked around a few times, and then a few times more, and then we healed, and then he got knocked around a few times more. But I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna say that this time is gonna be different. I've no really good reason for thinking that, other than we have one more party member, but, you know, I can hope. Oh, and we also everyone did level up at the end of the last video, so my hope is that that little boost of strength will help us to be able to survive some of these fights. Alright, so let's go ahead and sneak around here and figure out where we want to go. So I know, so this is kind of misleading. It looks like we've been to a lot of those rooms, but I remember we opened a door for a few of them, found that there were like 5 or 6 ghosts just kind of chilling, doing their own thing, having a party, and we just kind of backed out slowly, knew we were not invited. But I think that this time around, I'm going to go ahead and try to stick out some of these fights. I think everyone's looking pretty good on health, endurance, and everything like that. Okay, so here, betrayed. Alright, so here we go. Starting right off the bat, let's get, I'm forgetting everyone's name right now. Adair over here to, let's see, we have a phantom and 2 shadows. Let's have him focus on the phantom. Durance, man, I can't remember any of your spells. Let's see here. I'm gonna try that on this guy here, so he can't get using halt to prevent him from getting in on the fight over here. And then I'm gonna shoot him with magic missiles. I'm gonna focus him down with myself, I guess, and then run up to this shadow with the bear. Alright, let's see. Durance is kind of surrounded there, but right now I think it's okay. We don't have anyone focusing Aloth. That's kind of ideal right now, considering he typically takes the brunt of the damage. And I know I had him focus on the other one, but I think for now I'm actually going to try to solo down some people as fast as I possibly can. As for Phantom, I'll take him on the front. Alright, what is Durance doing here? Let's see. I did not mean to do that. That's probably best not to do that right now. Let's check his tier 1 spells here. Increase the damage reduction. Let's do that for everyone. Hopefully be able to survive out a bit of this fight here. Oh, looks like Adair got kind of knocked around a bit there. But this should be alright. So does that hit? Where is Aloth standing? Aloth is right here. Does Ray of Fire hit everyone? Anyone caught in the ray. Okay, if that's the case, actually, I'm gonna have Aloth move over here. Okay, he can't. Who's this here? This is me. Durance is here. Get in there, Durance. And then endurance, you can go ahead and restore some endurance. That's kind of weird. All allies. Only really one person needs it. I'm wondering if he has a stronger one that can be used on. I'm gonna use this on Eder here. There we go. Shield him up a bit and help him restore some of that. And then you go ahead and use your ray of fire. Okay, we're almost done with this fight, so actually just regular attack. You can go ahead and regular attack. I will regular attack. And endurance, he already cast his spell, so let's just have everyone attack.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, so that wasn't too bad.
Hey there.
Eder took a few hits, but for the most part, he seemed to be alright. Now let's see what exactly these ghosties,
I'll see what I can find.
these shadows were doing in here. It is not within our nature to forgive. Those who seek redemption seek a long and winding path. A road which takes us down into the very hollows of our soul and asks us to reflect upon the fractured aspects of ourselves. So I guess it's just a little bit of a blurb or whatever from that. I know there's a more sophisticated term for it, but I'm just blanking on that right now. Alright, let's see.
Nice and quiet.
Go ahead and sneak. Right. Okay, here we go. Okay. We have a lot of dudes over there. Gonna kind of get everyone. So one thing I've noticed is that, so I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna kind of move everyone into position here, and I'm gonna cancel sneak. That way we are all at our fastest movement, and I should be able to kind of get everyone in there without having them sneak all around. Alright, now let's see. Endurance. Let us go ahead and use concentration and will bonuses. All enemies in the area effect. It's pretty small. I might use that when we're in combat here. Accuracy of damage of area or people in the area. Let's do damage reduction. Okay, and then let's take a look here. Let us use. Alright. Unfortunately, Aloth, it looks like, is being targeted, so we're going to go ahead and cast his mirror image, or wizard's double. As for you, I think I do more damage to people that are further away from me. Let's help him out. Let's go ahead. What do we have here? Returning endurance to allies and inflicting freeze damage. Creates a zone of favor, increases might and resolve. Marks a target, inflicting burn. Let's do that on him. There we go. Alright, now Aloth. Go ahead and I think he's already attacking him. Endurance. Let's increase everyone's damage.
Yes.
Alright, and then Endurance, go ahead and get in there. Alright, Aloth, looks like you're done fighting that guy. Go ahead and launch some magic missiles at neither of them, just regular attack. And then, let's see, I will focus on him.
Hi.
Why are you going that way? You're going to... Alright. Man, this is going a lot better than it did last time. I think that Endurance is actually really helping out right now. Shadow residue. Faint ethereal wisps of soul energy made manifest. Well, why not? We'll take some soul material. Don't know who it belongs to or why I need it, but I'll take it. Got a wheel here, but it looks like we can't interact with it. Oh, I was just highlighting bear. You hear a grinding noise beneath your feet and the rush of water.
Hey there.
Interesting. Maybe that was like some kind of gate or lock. I see water here. Was that there before? I'm not sure, but I want to head this way. I believe that room had a bunch of ghosts in it. And I'm ready for a fight. I can take them. Let's see. Okay, so his health is pretty low. He's been taking a few hits. Let's see. Do I have anything that restores health? Damage reduction. What about this? Oh, it's a chew. I thought it was food. Let's see. What about in our thing here? We got food in here. Oh, ingredients. Other consumables. Here we go. Let's check what we got. Got fruit. Maximum endurance. Maximum endurance. I'm guessing I need like a tincture of health. Minor regeneration. Minor endurance. I will go ahead and use that on him. So how do I use it? Do I just like drop it off in his quick items? And then if I select endure or dirt, air, I don't know why. You must be in combat to use it. Okay. Well, he has it in his quick slot, so we'll start the combat. If he starts getting low, he can go ahead and use it. It looks like that's a mounted head. Probably is. Alright.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Not seeing anything. Looks pretty empty, alright. Okay, so real quick, I am going to be... I know Aloth has the highest mechanic skill. Is there any way I can check this for traps? No. There's nothing. Did we already come in here? I think we already came in here. But let's check this. Oh, it was okay, we did come in here. Okay. My bad, my bad. Sorry about that. Wasting everyone's time, getting all paranoid about ghosties. I have no reason to. I mean, it's not like I've seen a ghost. Har har har.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, so doesn't
I'll have it in no time.
Requires 3 lockpicks. We have 9. Screw it.
The work of a moment.
Hey there.
Boom. Okay, so if I had mechanic skill higher on someone like Aloth, I'm guessing it would take less lockpicks, or maybe I wouldn't need to use lockpicks.
Easy does it.
That would be pretty cool. Alright, so we have 1 ghost. Alright. Everyone, for now I'm just gonna attack it with everyone. There we go.
Yeah?
Okay, so there's stairs down. Does that actually... Okay. Does not head down to the next area, it looks like. I will go back here real quick. I'm guessing if this was a locked door, there would be something special, but I want to make sure I clear everything first.
Laying low.
Let's see. What do we got in here? More ghosts. We have 5. Okay. Alright, before he gets caught, and now we come up. Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Endurance. Let's see. Enemies sprawling on contact, causing they are immune to prone. Immunity sickened and weakened. Reducing speed. Create a circle of healing, regenerating ally endurance. Inflicting burn damage. So that heals and does damage. Alright, do I have anything? Okay, I'm out of... Okay, I was a bit too hasty with my first level spells there. So for now, I'm going to cast this. Oh man, that hits a lot of people. I thought it would just be like a quick little ray. Alright, that's cool. That's awesome. Okay, that's a low range. I didn't realize that. What do we have? That is a long range. Let's go ahead and hit them with that. While they're all clumped real quick, I'm going to hopefully hit them with bunch of magic before they can spread out, but I have a feeling it's not going to work out that way, and they're all going to just kind of bolt the second they get. Alright, I hit a lot. However, the chilling the chilling fog didn't quite do what I was hoping. Oh wait, he's still casting it. Okay. Durance. Alright, Durance, save your last spell. I think we're going to need it here in a moment. It looks like everyone else is pretty good right now. Alright, now... Okay, Durance, you're going to actually need to jump in and do it now. Unfortunately, I was trying to save it, but man, Aloth takes a beating. And then let's see. Creates a field of holy energy around the priest, burning any vessels in the vicinity, and regenerating a modest amount of endurance for allies. The power of a priest... Holy radiance is modified by how well his reputation align with the preferred behaviors. Okay, let's... Alright, he's done with that. Now he's going to cast that. Aloth is down. That's good. Alright. Let's see. Do we have any that are almost dead? What just happened? Sounds like I got like a journal update. Alright. He's almost down. He's almost down. He's okay. It looks like we got one of them. Durance is in combat. Alright. Let's continue on. Alright. Cool. There's another one down. Oh, that one just appeared. Man, maybe I should have used that in endurance regeneration much earlier. Alright, we got them all. That was a rough spot. I don't know what it is their problem is with Aloth. Maybe they're just like... I was going to say they're racist against elves, but they leave me alone.
They'll never know I'm here.
I don't know. Maybe it's just... they don't like him. He's got a bad vibe about him. What do we got here? Scanite Scripture. Burn. Feel the hatred twist within thee. Feed thyself on its bile. Sustain thyself on its anger. This hatred, this bile, this anger, these shall be the tools for thy rebellion. Let thine heart see there is no satisfaction in open confrontation. Hide thine hatred. Let it grow that it may fester. Make thy plots in secret. The quiet slave stays in the shadows. His face seeks not the light. In darkness doth we work. In darkness doth we move. Rebel against those that seek to control thee. Rebel against those that wish to remove thee. Oh, so that's pleasant. What do we got here? Potion of Wizard's Double. Creates a duplicate of the caster to distract enemies, granting the caster high deflection bonus against single attack. And some more lockpicks and money. Got a crumpled note. This letter is fairly intact, though the parchment itself has been crumpled. Giester, I know that the temple baths boast great healing properties and that your back ails you still. Still, I would ask that if you are to indulge for the greater part of the day, you give over your key to the sanctum to someone else for safekeeping. This is not the first time we have been forced to wait to perform the day's rites, and Rectrix Obrica is often too far below to hear our knocking. Okay, so maybe that was what the water I turned on was turning on that well, and maybe that can heal us, and we won't need. Hopefully, we won't need to use like more potions. But right now might be a good time to camp, because I think that Aloth... Look, what do we got here? He's got frostbite. These two are pretty low on health. He's out of spell cast. I know Aloth... Yeah, Aloth is out of a couple spell casts. So we're going to go ahead and camp. Damage reduction on them is pretty good. But man, this... Even though that last fight, Aloth took quite a bit of a beating, this is still going far better than it did last time. Because, I mean, well, we're not dead yet. Okay, Black Ooze. We fought this before, a long time ago. Although I don't think anyone here was with me, except for me and the bear. Alright, what do we got here? What is that one doing? Is he oozing? He's oozing on us. Alright. Aloth. Oh, Aloth and me will focus on the one in the back. And endurance. Focus on that.
How may I help?
Endurance got hurt a bit there. What does this do? Second wind. I think that just gives him. There we go. Yeah.
Hey there.
So it'd be cool. I can kind of tell. So I'm standing up on the stairs, and this might be the case. I don't know, but I'm hoping that there's like a height advantage bonus that, like, just for ranged attacks that makes you do more damage or something. Let's see. Shit. Oh, I was just looking in the stash. Okay. I thought I just put everything from his inventory into the stash.
Yeah?
What do we got here? We got gleaming silver key. This large silver key catches the light, strangely seeming to glow.
Hey there.
Alright, so this must be the little well that they were talking about, but I don't see anything special happening. I wonder if I can go back here and turn that wheel again. I cannot. Maybe that water wasn't there. Maybe it just overflowed when I turned the wheel. And it did say below, so it could have been that area because it was down some stairs. Or maybe there's another floor I have to get to. What's this? We got some more lesser black oozes. Alright, let's see. Maybe, can they be grounded? They can't, they're immune to prone. Oh. Well, so they cannot be.
Hey.
Alright, so we have a shadow and 2 lesser black oozes. Alright, I'm gonna have him focus on that ooze. Aloth as well. You kind of keep your footing right here. I know it might be a little bit of a waste for now. And then as for Bear will do the same.
Yeah.
What is Durance doing? Durance, get back here. Durance.
What?
Alright, we're gonna need Durance to cast, I think, so this. Oh wait, no. No, I want you to go here first. You fight the ooze, you fight the ooze. And then Durance, now cast this. I did really like this boy here. Cool. And now go ahead and help him fight. Aloth, you're still fighting that one. As for right. Alright, let's see here. Aloth, go ahead and use some magic missiles on the shadow. I will attack the black ooze. Durance, get in there, help him kill the shadow. Focus on that one. Endurance, get over there and kill that one.
That's it.
Okay, so I just realized something about this spell here is it just follows him around. So if I use it and then kind of keep him moving between the groups, that could help. I did notice rumbling. I wonder what that was about. Let's turn off double speed. I'm hoping I didn't have it on the fight because that would be not necessarily bad, but just a bad habit to get into. The still dark waters are reflective as black glass. Blah, blah. Alright, so the stairs over here, and there's this little alcove over here. Let's check out the stairs real quick. Okay, so these look like they might go up. I'll head this way first.
I'll take a peek.
You got a lever. I bet it opens that door. Oh, what do we got here? There's a screech of metal and snapping noise as you pull the lever.
Yeah?
This looks gruesome. Alright. Let's check this out. Lost Spirit. The light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of a standing figure. Features a blur of mist or smoke before the world tilts. It is as if you have stepped sideways and into a new life. You are racing down a flight of stairs, following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic and your robes alike foul your steps, and you nearly stumble before a hand reaches out to grip your arm and steady you. A fellow acolyte who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and pass the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way toward the narrow hall that leads to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment, your awareness spans time and identity, and you think Wharton has joined you here at the bottom of the temple. In the memory, he glances at you for a moment and then looks past at someone else. "I'll come back once they're gone," he's saying. You're being pressed along by a crowd, and his words are growing faint. "Just keep quiet. We can't take any chances." Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. The memory twists, jarring you loose from one moment and plunging you into another like a flung doll. There's only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinded until knowledge settles onto you like a cloak. The candles have all burnt away. You know now, too, with the sick certainty that nobody is coming. There's a cracking noise somewhere to your left, a wet, slurping gurgle, and a ragged sob. You cannot see, so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, and which digs after what water a body may provide. You hear, in the faint murmuring to your right, the familiar cadence of prayer, but you no longer recognize the words. You are too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leaches strength from you. There is a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness, but this one does not end. The spirit releases you, and you come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears, and the vault around you revealed once more, cast in muted hues by sickly illumination of soul drifting like fading fog. Fear wafts off the spirit in waves, fraying at your own emotions. Let's see here. Yeah, well, I really am sorry. I do hope you find some peace in the next life. The spirit seems to withdraw into itself. You sense less of its fear and confusion as it recedes, but the soul lingers still. No matter how many times I see you staring off at nothing, doesn't get any less weird. Well, gonna gather the remains then. You spend a few moments gathering up what you can find of the bones of the priests. It proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all. Nice, I got some experience from that.
Nice.
And we got
quiet.
a chest in here. Oh, we got a few things in here. What do we got here? Moonstone. Moonstone derives its name from its moonlight-like luster and is sometimes collected by Andra gift bearers who associate the stone's presence in the world with the legends of Andra's love affair with the moon. Got an urn with some money. Some of the gold leaf on these relics is chipped away to reveal the wood beneath. There are tooth marks upon one of the bowls. There are faint scratches upon the brickwork by the door hinges. This stand rocks unsteadily on its base. It seems that the mechanism is broken.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Cool, so yeah, it looks like since I have high
there.
enough mechanics, he just opened it. He didn't need to use lockpicks. Oh, we got Gown's share and a pry bar. Effective for prying open certain types of containers, but not especially useful on doors due to the uneven and narrow distribution of its leverage. Alright, let's see here. So I have a feeling that Gon's share, let's see, it's one-handed, it's fast, 11 to 16. Let's compare it to his fine sword. Okay, so his is 15 to 21. 30% of grazes convert to hits. That's pretty cool. And 20% of damage restored as endurance. Okay, cool. So it actually would kind of heal him as he damages. the 30% or the 20% of damage restored his endurance is pretty cool. Kind of keep him in the fight a little longer. However, I mean, well, heck, might as well use it. I always have a struggle with being like, well, this one does more damage, but I mean, he doesn't necessarily need to do a ton of damage. His main goal is to be like disruptive as a tank, so it's probably a good idea to keep him alive as long as possible. And
Nice and quiet.
I think that flail will do just that. Alright, and then let's check the map real quick. It looks like we've been in all of these rooms. Noise. We're leaving. Oh, what do we got here? A Scoldy or Whelp. Okay, here they all are. That's what I was waiting for. Alright. Now we can finally use some of his skills. Knock that one down. We'll all focus on him except for me. I'm going to go after this one. Endurance. Let's see. Increase everyone's resistance while you're at it. Alright, I think it just hit 2 people. Yep, him and Alof. I mean, I guess those 2 are the ones who need it the most. Except for him right now, of course, who's getting the most damage. Let's see here. I am going to use this actually on Edir. Let him restore some endurance. Didn't I mark one of them? I thought I did. Well, keep attacking that one. Bear, attack that one. Aloth, attack the king. Oh, jeez. I thought it was just like a regular one. Alright, let's see. Just use that. Is that one just putting counter? Cool. And then let's see. Gonna use that on Bear here. All 3 of us. Alright, everyone needs to kill this thing now. Alright, where is he like... What is going on with him? Invisible.
Hey.
Is he able to do anything? Okay, man, this is not going well. Use that. And he's dead naturally. Why wouldn't he be? Okay, this is not going well. Alright, that's just hitting him.
Gotta have something here that works.
Is he just not getting hurt? Alright, let's see. We're gonna just start throwing everything at him. Knock that bitch down. Holy heck, this guy. There we go. That one dude just nearly wiped out our whole group here. Alright, so what do we have in this big chamber here? Everyone's getting their endurance. However, endurance is pretty low on health. We have a thing. Check it out. The Pilgrim's Lasting Vigil. It gives perception and resolve. The end of the Saints' War and the detonation of the Godhammer bomb is still mourned by followers of Eothas around the world. While the conflict diminished Eothas following in the Deerwood, many remain faithful to the God of Dawn and Redemption, confident that he will one day rise again. Many followers make annual pilgrimages to shrines and temples of Eothas, or to what remain on them. On the anniversary of Saint Waden's death, the particulars of these vigils vary. In Raid Ceres, they are often marked by song and the recitation of Saint Widewin's sermons. In the Deerwood, where worshippers of Eothas are often persecuted, such ceremonies may involve standing in respectful silence until sunrise. It is customary for worshippers to wear armor and other articles that commemorate Eothas or his leadership through Widewind. This helmet bears a sunburst emblem of the Red Saren army. It was likely first worn by a soldier serving in the Saints' War. Okay, cool. So, perception and resolve. Will and deflection. Accuracy. I don't know who to give that to. I think I'm just going to give it to him just because he's kind of... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe later I'll rethink that, but for now I think I'm just going to go with him just because it looks like it's a knight's helmet. It just seems fitting. Let's go upstairs. Maybe this leads to like a room that I couldn't get to before. Hopefully it's like a shortcut back. And it kind of is. I think I was totally right. As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with a grinding rasp of stone. Just open the door.
There.
Cool. We have this altar here. Let's check it out. The candles flicker gently as you approach. There is a gap above the altar lined with a broken glass, where a mirror may once have been set into the wall.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
So, what is all of this for?
Redemption. And they got this whole rite for when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine. They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then, you come out into this room, and they uncover your eyes again, and everyone's there to greet you, all your friends and family. And it's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle, and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than that my whole life.
Edir's eyes linger on the candles, and he seems, for a moment, to be a younger man.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
Why would I snuff a candle? I think I'm just gonna leave?
Mm-hmm.
And what does the flame reveal?
It just doesn't seem right to... If you said that it's like a ritual where they light a candle.
It was nice to see those candles still burning. I figured they'd have gone out by now.
It's kind of weird. I wonder how long it's been... Because it was the Lord Raedric who did it, so obviously it can't have been like ages and ages ago, but still probably a decently long enough time for those candles to have gone out. Hey bud, we got those remains.
Greetings.
Wharton smiles nervously as he approaches. Think I've sorted out the worst of it, arms hurting a little less. He hesitates. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? His eyes dart constantly about the ruins. Let's see here. Okay, so in the memory, there's something about Wharton being there. I think he may have locked him in that room. You know, I'm going to call him out. You lied to me. What? Wharton grins uncertainly. I was clear about everything. The risk involved, is that what you mean? I did say there'd be spiders, and I'll pay you, of course, for the trouble. You're very nervous for an honest man. Something weighing on your conscience, maybe? Wharton opens his mouth to protest, but something in your expression stops him. He swallows nervously and looks away. His voice, when he speaks, is small. How did you know? I just don't... How could you betray them? They did trust you. Wharton makes a strange, wounded noise. Betrayed? I was never one of them. Mad followers of the Shattered God. If I could have chased them all out of town, if... You don't understand. I tried to help them. I did. Every day, every single day, I went to that temple and I warned them. I told them that they were playing with fire and that Raedric wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they'd shrug it off, like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like it wasn't costing me coming in to try and help them. I could have been arrested right alongside them. And then what happened? Raedric sent word he was going to have them arrested, drag them out, lock them up. They wouldn't listen. The Rectrix said they'd be reborn if anything should happen, and she wasn't afraid. I convinced them to hide at least. They have that vault full of old relics, gold and such. I thought they could hide in there, and once the guards left, they'd have something to sell for passage out of Deerwood, back to Edir. But when I told the men that the priest had already gone, they ordered the temple sealed. I couldn't get in again. Wharton shakes his head. There was nothing I could do. Adier's eyes are wide, disbelieving. Nothing you could do but tell someone, get the town together, organize a rescue? I'd have dug them out with my own hands if I'd have known. They were some of the last decent folk left in this hole. Now all we got left is people like you. So if you didn't... So, I mean, why did you send me down in the first place if you don't believe they need to be dug up or whatever? Because if Lord Raedric means to have the temple cleared, they would have found the bones eventually. They'd know I lied to them when I said the priests left and I'd hang. Wharton's shoulders sag. I don't know if Raedric would have killed them. Maybe they'd be languishing in cells now. Maybe they'd be off somewhere in the Empire, and I might have a night's peace. I told you the way of it, Wharton says, his voice rough. I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now to make a decision. I like how calling him a coward, and then being like, that's no crime, but I'll show you one. Give me your money. I mean, I don't think it's too late to make amends. It sounds like he was just trying to do the right thing. I think he was an idiot for not telling him. For not telling anyone that they were just trapped in there. So I'm going to go ahead and just say, yeah, I mean, it's not too late to make amends. Wharton lets out a breath what he was holding. I'm not sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, I mean, I guess bury the bones that I just got for you and just try to lead a better life. Wharton looks at the remains. He runs his hand through his hair, letting out another ragged breath. I can do that. I can. I'll lay them to rest. Try and do right by them somehow. Thank you, truly, for what you've done, giving me a second chance. I'll put it to good use. Alright, so that went pretty well.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely think that Adier had a point. He could have told someone, and they could have helped him. And then they might not have died in the cell, or they might not have died if Raedric got his hands on him. But from what I know and have seen of Raedric's work, I wouldn't say that's too likely. I mean, just looking at this tree. So yeah, let's go ahead and call it good for now. We managed to clear that dungeon pretty well. Only had one really tough spot there where that Scolder nearly wiped us all out. But, you know, it wasn't too bad. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I think next video we will work on a couple of these other side quests. Probably the Mother's Plea. A lot of these are seem a bit more major, like talking to Raedric's Hold, or going to Raedric's Hold, and then like bring him to Merewald. That's part of the main quest because we have to go there anyway. So those two will be done in one. So maybe next we'll do Mother's Plea, and then we'll do these two, and then after those two I might head to the Lord of the Barren Land. I just feel like if we go to Raedric, we're gonna have some issues with him because we don't exactly see eye to eye. I can already guarantee that. But yeah, let's go ahead and call it good for now. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, tell someone, your friends, your family, I don't know, just yeah, or just keep watching. It's really up to you. Your support is awesome, and yeah, thank you everyone. Bye.